Bro, let me stop playing with you, bro. Out.
everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. And on tap tonight, it's the Denver Nuggets going up against the Atlanta Hawks. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Now Atlanta's starting five. Hunter is the 3, with Collins at the 4. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. And it's Capella in at the 5. And for Denver, Gordon is the 4 with the Joker in the middle. Caldwell Pope and Porter Jr., they're the 2 and the 3. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. And as is the case most nights, we've got a lot of talent in the backcourt for both of these squads, Clark.
Yeah, there's so many outstanding shot makers and playmakers in the backcourts across the league. I do believe it is clearly a guards league these days. All of these guys can light it up and will light you up. So clearly a shooter's league is what you see most of now.
That one drops for him.
Murray locked in on the task at hand, not allowing the defense to bother his shot at all.
Outside Murray. Murray against Young. Collins passes to Murray. Over Jokic. Murray's shot is good.
And the DeJounte Murray trade sort of came out of left field. Seemed mutual as the Spurs went to a younger direction and wanted Murray to play for a contender. A trade where everyone involved gets what they want.
Now here's Murray. And here's Porter outside. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
Porter Jr. has a unique combination of size and skill, and as a result, able to beat defenders in the catch-and-shoot game.
Murray drives in. That shot is off. And Denver the other way now. Porter in the post. Young's there. It's good. Porter's got 5 points.
Sweet move by Porter Jr., getting around the contact and finding the hoop.
Murray against Young. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. And he's off on his first shot of the game.
Good shot, gone bad. You got to finish there.
On the wing, Porter. Hunter covering. Porter the pass to Gordon. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Aaron Gordon is no pushover. Far from it. I mean, with the ability to knock down shots despite contact, this young fella's impressive.
And Aaron Gordon, Grant, growing up in the heart of Silicon Valley, San Jose.
Yeah, Aaron, using that to his advantage, involved with some apps. Now, we've seen a lot of players getting into the tech world. Great to see guys like Gordon branching out into business.
That free throw good from Gordon.
And guys, over the last several years, Denver's been top 10 in offensive rating. Now, they played a slower pace, but made the most of their possessions.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Pass to Okongwu. Now Johnson. Outside Young. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Bogdanovich. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
Nice passing instincts from Young, quickly moving the ball to a guy with a wide-open look.
Back to Smith. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Bogdanovich. Soft touch off the glass. Bogdanovich has got 5 now.
You like seeing Bogdanovich get it done inside, an opportunistic score around the rim.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
Back to Smith. Pass to Gordon. Bryant outside. Smith with it. The 3 ball. No good that time. Here's Bogdanovich. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Nuggets on top. They're up by 3. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. All right, guys, what do you think about the Nuggets here in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
The Hawks trailing. We've got Michael Porter, Jamal Murray out there with Bruce Brown. Then it's Zeke Naji, and it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Denver, getting going in the second. Ooh, nice fadeaway to get it over the top.
He's capable of torching you from there. Collins has great confidence in his mid-range jumper.
And when John Collins takes off from the floor, you can feel your hair start to stand up.
One of the most explosive players in the league with this incredible liftoff. A strong step to the rim, and he can demolish anything in his path. Simply an electric player at times.
And the Hawks with possession here, following the score by Denver. Capella against Jokic. 6 to shoot. Here's Hunter. No good. A bit long that time. Outside Murray. Outside Porter. Pass to Jokic. Over Hunter. He goes up again. Second shot opportunity. Hunter with the rebound.
Well, it does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. And confidence is such a critical component. How much does it help to have a head coach who really believes in you as a player, Clark?
B.A., I think it does add, and it adds to your own confidence level and it infuses you. But self-talk is the most important talk. But when it's supported by your coach, I think now you've got the best of all worlds when it comes to confidence.
Here's Murray following the score by Atlanta. Buries the jump shot. Murray's got his second basket.
Tell you what, if Murray's on your team, you got to feel comfortable when he's working the pick and roll. His shooting, speed, and passing all make him hard to guard.
Now here's Murray. 46 seconds left to play in the second quarter. No good from the wing. Denver in the lead. Pass to Porter. Atlanta with a rebound. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
They kick it out to Murray. Pulls it in from the elbow, and that's not going to go. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Nuggets ahead. They're up by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. A pretty close game for the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. At one point, they were ahead by 8 points. Scoring-wise, they broke even in the second, so little ground was lost there. And Kenny, what did you think about what we saw from Denver?
This is what the home fan loves to see. Their squad coming out and putting together strong performance. We'll see a couple individual standouts, but what really stand out is how hard they work and how they're playing together.
And Shaq, what'd you see from Atlanta?
They need to turn up the intensity on D. Lots of guys standing around. Can't allow over 50% shooting and expect to win. They need to make it tougher to get clean looks and force that offense out of its comfort zone.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. One of the stories here, Michael Porter getting it done today.
Yeah, even with the extra attention he's getting from the defenders, he's finding ways to excel.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And the Hawks going from the Eastern Conference Finals to the 8th seed via play-in. A bit of a step backwards last year.
Yeah. You know, growing as a young team has its ups and downs. Hawks know they can be better than the 8th seed. They now have an expectation of a playoff caliber ball club.
And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. The tandem on the perimeter, Murray and Hunter. And it's Young in at the point. So it's Denver now, after the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. Here's Caldwell Pope. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Up top, Young, defended by Murray. And it's Capella with the jam.
The 6'10" Capella showing you some bounce on that alley-oop.
Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. Murray passes to Porter. Here's Jokic. Pass to Porter. No one near him. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Porter's got 7.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
A different look for Denver. Bryant, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Green comes in for Porter Jr. And it's Jackson in for Murray. And a new group getting ready for the Hawks. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Johnson comes in for John Collins. Bay, he's checked in for Hunter. And it's Griffin in for DeJounte Murray. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Nikola Jokic again has won the league MVP, but he's not one to beat his own chest. He said, quote, "I never think about it. I didn't come here to be the MVP of the league. I always think that somebody's better than me, and I want to compete to beat them. Just by that mentality alone, I'm the underdog every time." Brian?
Well, it's working for him, Allie. Thanks.
And Young knows his role. He's out here to shoot it and shoot it often. And you know what, Trae Young? He almost embraces being the villain to other teams' fan bases. It's like he feeds off the fans heckling him on the road.
Now here's Young. Bay outside. Pass to Griffin. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
The first free throw is good. The Nuggets making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe.
Already a very confident player, knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
The Nuggets have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Here's Caldwell Pope. Second chance shot. And the play by Brown as he finishes it off for 2. Brown's got his first bucket in this one.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Now here's Young. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Reggie Jackson.
Most people think of Young as a perimeter player, but he has the courage and toughness to work inside.
Free throw is good. Young.
You know, it's quite remarkable how quickly Trae Young became a force to be reckoned with in the league. And so far, there doesn't seem to be a limit on his potential as a top-tier scorer.
And both free throws good for Young. And here are the Nuggets now. Trailing by 4. Left side Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
You talk about passing. Smith is one of the best in the game in that aspect. An incredible distributor.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Hawks ahead, up by 2. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Porter Jr. and Gordon at the 3 and the 4. Murray and Caldwell Pope are the backcourt pairing. And it's Jokic in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Murray, no good. The Hawks leading. Pass to Young.